want to do that? Start this again. Okay, I'm Officer Dan Olivas, Public Information Officer for the Inland Division CHP. The last name is O-L-I, V as in Victor, A-S. So at approximately 5 p.m. This evening, there was an incident that occurred here southbound 15 in the vicinity of Jurupa Avenue. There was some sort of a road rage incident and gunshots were fired out of an unknown vehicle. In another vehicle, there was a driver, unidentified adult male, that was struck by the gunfire. At this time, it is unclear if that was the intended target of this incident, if that person was the intended target of this incident. However, that driver was struck and the driver began to veer to the right. As the vehicle veered to the right, it did strike another vehicle, continued onto the shoulder, and it stopped on the shoulder, possibly striking a light pole on the right shoulder. Once emergency personnel were notified and arrived on scene, it was determined that the driver of that vehicle was deceased at that time.
Okay. What about your suspect? What can you tell us about your suspect? What do we know?
As far as we know right now, we have no details. I don't have a vehicle. I don't have a suspect. It is still under investigation at this time.
We were hearing that that suspect may have gotten out of the car sometime during or after the shooting and was like waving his gun around and witnesses saw him. Have you guys heard similar?
There was something noted about that. However, that's definitely not been confirmed. So that's not something. It appears that the suspect driver continued southbound 15. Again, we are going to follow up on all the leads that we have to see what information that we can gather.
One of the witnesses said that they had seen the two cars racing at one point. Do you guys have that information at all?
I don't have any information on that. All we have is that there was some sort of an incident which did result in gunfire being shot out of one of the vehicles.
So it was just one person who was struck by gunfire?
Correct, yes.
How many shots were fired? Do you know approximately?
I don't have any information on that.
How long do you expect the freeway to be shut down for the investigation?
Normally with something like this, it is very thorough. It's undetermined at this time. It will be many hours. Unfortunately, I can't give you a number on that.
Maybe can you just talk about how dangerous this was for every other driver on the road when someone's shooting on a freeway during, rush hour traffic essentially?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just in this area, at any given time, there are so many vehicles on the road. When things like this happen, whether there's gunfire or not, I mean, you are putting other drivers in danger. You're endangering everybody around you, and especially once it escalates to this level, yes, obviously anything can happen innocent people can get hit by this or affected by this in one way or another. Again, the other vehicle that was struck was an uninvolved vehicle. You know, that is just one of the things that did happen as a result of this incident. Any other questions? Okay. All right. And again, at this time, we are investigating. More information may come out, but we do want to urge the public, if they do have any information on this, to please contact the California Highway Patrol so that we can investigate.